You're doing. Welcome to another time out here. Welcome to another time at the book club. Thanks for coming. I get to do this on Sundays at 2 p.m. And it's another day here to do that. And we've been studying through this book here. Business is Personal by Bethany Frankel. That's what we've been studying too. And we're presently in chapter 4. We started chapter 4 last week. And today we're going to continue with chapter 4. So let's go in where we stopped. We did chapter 4, and one of the summary sections that Bethany gets to do in our book, kind of summarize what she wants us to get from this chapter. I'm going to wear my glasses. My eyes are a bit dim here. So it talks about, and she summarizes it, calling it use of words. So this chapter is pretty much talking about how to conquer in life by using your words, right? And she puts it in 5 bullets. She says, if you take anything away from this chapter, make it these truths. This is page 59 of the book. She says, if you take anything away from this chapter, make it these truths. Number 1 is be transparent about what you want from any negotiation. So when you're going to any negotiation, let it be clear what it is that you're trying to get out of from the negotiation, right? Don't be here and there, right? And be clear in your mind what it is you want to get out from every interaction, every engagement, right? It's not just a business negotiation. We pretty much negotiate every time, with our wife, with our children, with our colleagues, with our friends. Almost like every interaction is in a sense a negotiation, right? And in every negotiation, there are several outcomes, right? But the best outcome, like we'll learn from Stephen Covey, is a win-win or a no deal. We must leave with a win-win or a no deal, a negotiation, an outcome where there's a blessing to both parties. It's not a win-lose or a lose-win, but a win-win negotiation whereby we can have what we call a sustainable friendship, a sustainable relationship, not a relationship where one side is being deprived and the other side is being enriched, but a relationship whereby, we all get the benefit of the relationship, right? That goes to the smallest of the interactions we have and goes to the highest of interaction we have in terms of business negotiations, in the office, within the office, with customers, and every kind of interaction that we get involved in, right? So Bethany is saying that the best way around that, from what she's learned, is that we should be visible, we should be transparent, we should not be that whoever we're talking with is in doubt as to what we're trying to get out of the interaction, the engagement, as it were. So we should not be we should be clear, right? We should be clear, put our heads forward, right? Let people know where we stand, right? In every engagement, every interaction, every negotiation, as it were. So she says that's the first truth, when you're winning with your words, right? And that's a powerful truth, like I learned from Jim Rohn also. Jim Rohn will talk about the fact that you don't need to use too many words if you're transparent. Jesus Christ talked to the disciples and just says, follow me. He did not have to explain to them, oh, follow me because you see ideas that. He just said, follow me, and they followed him. Right? When you're transparent, when you're a man of your words, when you're a man of character, when you're a man that has integrity, you don't need too many words. You don't need too many words to say the truth. You need a lot of words to say a lie, but you don't need too many words to say the truth. If you're a man of your words, if you're a man of character, you don't need too many words. Once you say the word, people know you, interpret what you say by who you are. right? We shared some of this last Sunday, but it's important to be a man of your words, right? And that's all goes with the title of the chapter. It say also, it's titled, say what you mean what you say, right? So that's important to take away. Be a man of character. Let people know where you stand in your life, right? Don't be one that people can't place you. You're neither here nor there. Number two, she says that establish your bottom line and stick with it, right? Even if it means walking away from a deal. And that's what we said earlier on, right? When you go into a negotiation, it's a win-win or a no deal, right? And she says, you need to know what it is. What is it? What's the minimum I'm willing to leave this with? Right. And that's important for every one of our engagements, right? Probably comes to fall more in a courtship, right? If you go into a courtship, you want to get it married, you need to know who you are. What is it, the minimum that what's your bar, right? What's your boundary? Well, what are the things you would not do, right? How do you size up relationship? Where does relationship stand in your life? Where does marriage stand in your life? What price? What's your price? What are the things you will not do? You will not. What are the boundaries you will not cross? You need to define that before you go into a relationship, because when you are consumed by emotion, all of those boundaries become blurred if you don't have them already well set, right? You lose yourself if you don't have boundaries that are functional, right? So, and that in a relation, that also applies in every other engagements of life, right? When you deal with customers, right? What are your no-go areas, right? Someone comes to your house with a brown envelope. Would you take it because nobody's seeing it? You're in your house, someone comes to your office with closed doors. Will you take a brown envelope? You need to define that. You need to define that, and you need to define that way ahead before it even occurs, so you don't have situations of life beginning to tempt you, right? People do stupid things, and later on they say, "Oh, it was a devil." No, it wasn't a devil. It was because you didn't have boundaries set in your life. You didn't have your life defined as to the things that go and the things that don't go. You didn't have functional boundaries in your life. You did not prize yourself. You did not define for yourself the things that go and the things that don't go. You don't have goals for your life. You don't have an exit goal for your life. You don't even know what you want to lead this sphere, this realm with. What kind of person you want to lead this realm with. You have no vision. You have no mission in life. That's why you fall for small things, right? It helps to have a vision. It helps to have a mission. It helps to have values in your life, right? It helps to know what you believe in and what you don't believe in. And that helps you when you engage in life, right? So you're not one that changes with the weather or changes with the circumstances of life. You're one that is the same through every weather of life, right? Because you have defined for yourself what is your vision, what is your mission, what are your values, what are the things you stand for, what are the things you don't stand for, what is your belief system like? And belief it's important, right? I was sharing yesterday with someone who believes that you can do without believing. There are people, a lot of mentally sick people trying to get people into their fall, right? Without belief, you cannot live. We're not talking here, first of all, even about what you believe in, but we're created as creatures of belief. Belief is the way by which you engage your subconsciousness to function. When you don't have a belief, you are not. There's a deprecation. There's a reduction in your mental efficacy. In short, you are mentally sick, right? Without belief, you are mentally sick. You need a belief system to operate in a good mental health state, right? That's where people like alcohol anonymous, in healing people recovering from alcohol, will require them to believe in something greater than them, something greater than them. Pretty much what they are saying is have a reason for living, have a reason for your life, right? Have a reason for your life. When you don't have a reason for your life, then life is worthless. You can easily commit suicide. You don't have a hope, right? Have a reason for your life, right? That's important. And that helps also when we do negotiations. It defines our boundaries for us, right? And that's what Bethany is talking about here.